Okay, so we're down to like about 50 articles I have to do right now. And I'm super excited because remember, I'm coming from 4,088 articles, okay? And we're down at less than 50, about 50 articles I have to go through. Okay, 50 or less than 50 articles. I want to say I have about 40 something articles to go through. I'm really excited because has been a journey. And this is just titles and abstracts. After this, I have to pull in some other articles from Embase. Is about 30 the most I have to pull in. I'll go through those. And then I'll do the full text screening. And I want to let you know that I said before in a previous video that I wasn't very tight. I was a bit lenient. But when I go to the second set of screening, I know I'll be very rigid because I'll be going with my research question and objectives. I'm really gonna tighten down. I can expect I'll probably have less than 20 articles that can actually fit the criteria to answer my research question in the PubMed. From the Embase, the other databases, I should have I'm thinking about 5 articles from that. So in the end, I should really have about 30 articles to full text to read, really. But I'm gonna wait and see. But I'm really excited. I'm here. As Dr. Dimitri said, you've reached Mount Everest, haven't you? So I'm really excited about that. So let's see what happens. I'm gonna try to finish this within the next half an hour. I'm gonna try. Let's see what happens, okay? Okay, cool. Hi everyone, welcome back to PhD Journey. This is my 4th and a very short video. So today is August the 28th. Yes, August the 28th. And I'm literally down to my very 3 last articles in screening my titles and abstracts. Now, if you saw my previous video, just recently, I had 4,088 articles to go through. And this was after extracting duplicates, which was, the original number was 4,095. And after extracting the duplicates, it was 4,088. Now I'm down to my very last 3 articles where I'm screening. And I'm going to just go through that with you because I am super excited because you couldn't see the end. The end I could not see, but you know, one step at a time, one day at a time, putting a little here, keeping my schedule on days that the schedule went off. Because I had a schedule, I was able to jump right back on and get things done. So I'm here and I'm excited. So I want to share this moment with you. So I'm going to turn the camera this direction so you can see me going to the very last 3 articles of screening. And this is only, like I mentioned before, this is only with PubMed. I do have about 20 or 30 articles from Embase, which covers a variety of different databases. So, and that's like 20. What's 30? What's 30 compared to 4,088? Nothing. So I'm going to turn the screen now as I go to my very last 3 articles. Let's do this. Okay, this is probably the best that I can show you. As you can see up here, you see 15 out of 4,088 undecided left. So I'm going to go through my very last 3. So you get a snippet of, these are the very last 3, 15. Just get a snippet of what the practical session is going to be about. I'll be teaching you, showing you how to go through using Rayyan, and if you use Confidence, is up to you. But what the screen and the abstract and title can look like. Now, this article is Nutritional Counseling Program for Morbidly Obese Patients enables weight optimization for safe total joint arthroplasty. Now, my population is not persons with joint arthroplasty problems. My population is female obese persons. Obese females, and I'm looking at lifestyle modifications for them. So I look here at the introduction beginning, and I look as I read through. I'm looking at specifically for the aims of the the article. And I'm reading through obesity affects 1/3 total joint arthroplasty patients and is the most common modifiable risk factor, increased complications in the TGA population. The author's institution implemented a body mass index cutoff, 40 kilograms, define appropriate TGA candidates. So just telling you, this is pretty much the methods. Now, some of the articles, they don't clear cut and say this is the aim, this is the method, what have you. Nonetheless, it does have the objective here. Patients above the cutoff were referred to nutritional counseling, and then it says that the study objective right here, the study objective was to evaluate the efficacy of this protocol in optimizing patient BMI for safe and successful total joint arthroplasty. Now, this is not my population. This is definitely not my year. Between 2016 and 2018, the authors examined 133 patients, and it doesn't clearly say if it was females or males. Nonetheless, this population is not my population, and the year is not my year. So I'm going to go down here. I'm going to hit exclude, or let me go back here. You can also put reasons for excluding. You can say background article, foreign language, wrong drug, wrong outcome, wrong population, wrong publication type, wrong study design, wrong study duration. So I can put wrong study duration if I wanted to. I can put wrong population because I'm not looking at arthroplasty. And if I want to use this for background research, I can always hit background article, but I do that and I hit apply. This is just for Rayyan purposes. It takes me to the very next article, my second last article. It says endobarrier implementation rapidly improves insulin sensitivity in obese individuals with type 2 diabetes mellitus. I'm not looking at endobarrier medical advice, but I'm not looking at that. It says it is a duodenal bypass linear design. And in my research, I'm not looking for articles that where there is surgical modification. So this would definitely be one of the articles I will not be including. Nonetheless, I still read through it. A quick glimpse, looking for the aim of the article. In this study, 10 participants just went straight into the method. So I definitely know I don't need this article, predominantly because a duodenal jejunal bypass, and I'm not looking at articles. In my exclusion criteria, I do not have persons who have surgery, modification surgery for obesity. So this is definitely an exclude for me. And lastly, I could have paused here. This is the last article out of the 4,088 articles. Oh my goodness. And it's very short. An unusual case of abdominal pain and weight loss. I know I've seen this article present itself more than once. I can assure you that. What I do, if this article had a title where I saw weight was in it of females or what have you, in terms of obesity, if I saw obesity, etc., I would definitely have gone down looking at the original publication. I would click on that to go and see where it would take me, so I can have a better view reading the abstract in PubMed, so that I can see, okay, is this article something that I want? This is not what I need. So I'm going to click exclude for my final article. I can go to put reasons, but I don't need to put reasons. Exclude. I want to get my facial expression here before I do this, okay? Let's do this! So, we're back here at me, and I had to get a facial, record this joy on my face as I'm going to exclude my final article out of 4,088 articles. And an unusual case of abdominal pain and weight loss. Now, I know that this is not an article that I need. They only give, it's a case report. I'm not looking at case reports either. And they only give a one line. I would have to go search PubMed for the actual article to get a preview of the abstract. I don't need to because I know this is not the article I need. So I'm going to hit exclude. Oh my gosh, the feeling. Yes! Oh my! I can't believe it! I made it! I made it! This is one of the first phase, title and abstracts. I know that, but it is an accomplishment. It is an accomplishment. Okay, it's an accomplishment, and it's worth celebrating this accomplishment. And I'm going to celebrate this accomplishment. I don't know how, but I'm going to. And so I'm going to move on from here now and look at the overview. Let's go back to the overview. And the overview will give me everything that I need to have right now. I'll take you there with me to the overview. Okay. So here we are, the screening. You see here 0, 0, 0, 0. So now I'm going to go to remove filters. I'm going to go to overview, which is right here. And going to overview should give me a final synopsis of everything right here. 100% is completed. The red is what has been excluded. 3,328 articles. 3,328 articles have been excluded. This is my maybes. 334 maybes. And my included is my green. 426 included. Now I know that in this 426, like I said before, I have been very, very lenient and very, very careful. Very lenient. I've taken note to what I know was more authentic to my research question, and I know that is about 20 or less when I go through. So I know about 20 or so articles I can actually use for my actual to answer my research question. So this number is going to be excluded. The next step here is for my full screening right here, the full screening text. When I go to my full screening text, I am going to be using in more detail my research objectives and my research question, along with my inclusion and exclusion criteria, to be able to sift through them quite speedily. And yes, I'm super excited. So in all, if I count my maybes with my included, I have 760 articles. Really in total, out of that 4,088 articles. I am super excited about this. I'm so thrilled that I made it to this stage. Praise God. I'm so thankful. Alrighty. Okay, so I moved so I can get better lighting. Natural lighting from outside for the video, but I do want to say that I am really excited about where I am in this journey. I'm so thankful to God that I did not give up. There are times like I tell you, it's like, okay, why did I choose this topic? It's so much literature. But like I said before in my previous video, that it really has taught me integrity and also given me a keen eye to be able to sift through the articles, and also created foundation, because there are some articles that does not answer my research question, but it gave me additional information to help give me a body of information for my background, right, for my introduction, for my to add towards my discussion as well. So the articles that I'm not going to use, a lot of them can still assist with the body of my complete paper, research paper. So I'm really excited about that. I do want to encourage you to definitely be able to, join me when I do start the series, this is Systematic Review Dissected series, where we go step by step and in the whole process of doing a live practical series on systematic reviews, and they'll be in bite-sized videos. So I'm going to try not to make the videos more than 10 to 15 minutes. That way, you can invest that time in seeing different stages of the systematic review. Okay, until then, I do look forward to seeing you again. Once again, if you do want to ask any questions, reach out to me, hit me up with an email or a WhatsApp message, and that way I can get back to you and share. That way you could be, on your journey, in your journey, excited to finish your journey, no matter what stage of your MPhil or PhD you are at. Until then, I'll see you in my next video. Mwah! Bye.